Innovation is a big word, so let's break it down. When you're thinking about how to divide up your innovation resources, we think the 70-20-10 split is useful. Around 70% of resource will naturally go on growing share. Around 20% should be focused on growing your market or your category, and 10% should be about entering completely new markets, often with new business models. Now this is hard for two main reasons. Number one, the 90% becomes 99.9%, and all the budget and focus is sucked away from planning for future disruption and growth. Number two, only 15% of innovation is actually incremental. So when you think you're doing something that's growing your category, you're only stealing share. And when you think you're stealing share, you're often not even doing that. Now that's not innovation, that's just bad business. So how can we ensure our innovation does drive growth? We think there are 4 things to watch out for. Number 1, it's not about more ideas, it's about getting to the right ideas. Innovation should not be mistaken for ideation. Let's look at a classic 5-stage innovation project approach. Firstly, scope. Is this a 70, a 20 or a 10% kind of brief? 2, understand. Where are the growth opportunities? 3, ideate. How can we win in these spaces? 4, evaluate. How big are the ideas and how relevant are they? 5, build. How could we make this product or service? Now you can do these 5 steps in 5 days or 5 months, or even in a different order, but you must do all of them to be successful with innovation. In the course of a project, most businesses place all the effort, energy and budget on coming up with lots and lots of ideas. What if the emphasis was on deep understanding of your strategic growth opportunities from a variety of perspectives, for example futures, cultural, shopper? Then your ideation brief is sharper and the ideation process faster. How you then move from idea to execution is the real challenge. We help you project ROI, define winning launch plans, build trade presentations and prototypes to turn your idea into reality. So, while ideation is important, it's the strategy and execution that really switches on growth. Secondly, it's essential to look from the outside in. Imagine a frying pan with an egg in the middle. The yolk of the egg is your business, its products and brands. The white of the egg is the broader world of the category that you play in. The pan represents the world itself, including macro forces in the social, technological, economic, environmental and political realms. Now change starts out there in the world. The pan heats up. The first thing it cooks is the white of the egg, your category, and the last thing it cooks is you in the middle. So if you're not keeping an eye on what's heating up in the pan, then before you know it, you'll be cooked. We know you need specific expertise at each step of the process, be that expert ideation, virtual reality concepting, fast evaluation, social media listening or prototyping. That's why we have created the KIC, the Kantar Innovation Collective. This is a network of best-in-class partner agencies from the breadth of Kantar Consulting, Kantar, WPP and beyond. We're here to unlock the best talent in the world for you, so just ask. Fourth, it doesn't matter how good your ideas are unless you can gain the buy-in internally to actually make them happen. Have you heard of the IKEA Effect? You know that wonky bookcase in your living room? You like it because you built it, not because it's perfect. The same goes for ideas in an innovation process. Your senior stakeholders come on the journey too, engaging with ideas and insights so that by the end they feel a shared ownership of them and are willing to invest in them. So, what kind of innovation do you need? A 70% brand hack, a 20% growth hack, or a 10% future hack? Let's tailor an innovation approach to fit you and your business needs.